Good morning, dear students. Today we will start a new lesson, lesson number 6, the righteous king. The righteous king. Righteous means very honest, truthfulness. That is meaning of right. Truthful king, and has given more importance or priority for honesty. And this is a story, very simple story, but this story gives you some moral values also. This story has taken from the famous Jataka tales, Tales. You know, tales means meaning a story. Jataka tales. Here is one of the Jataka tales. These tales are about the Bodhisattva, the Buddha in his previous lives. Very simple, but after the lesson, a lot of works are waiting for you. So every sentence, every paragraph, every word is important to you, and so you keenly watch this video. I am directly go to the lesson. Okay. When King Brahmadatta was ruling the kingdom of Varanasi, the Bodhisattva was born on his only son, and he was named Brahmadatta after his father. When the king Brahmadatta was ruling the kingdom of Varanasi, olden times, the Varanasi kingdom means empire, country, or particular area or particular state, just as the state. The number of kingdoms in our country, olden times, number of kingdoms, number of dynasties ruled our country for several years. So one of the kingdoms is Varanasi, is an empire or state. The Varanasi was ruled by a famous king. His name is Brahmadatta, and study the pronunciation and study the spelling. Brahmadatta. When King Brahmadatta was ruling the kingdom of Varanasi, the Bodhisattva was born to his only son. What was his name? Son's name? Bodhisattva. Brahmadatta, and his name, his son's name, Bodhisattva. He was born during that time. And he was named Brahmadatta after his father. After the death of his father, after the death of Bodhisattva's father, the Bodhisattva changed his name. He received a new name. His father's name. What was the father's name? Brahmadatta. Then after the death of Brahmadatta, Bodhisattva was known as Brahmadatta. He changed his name. Then after his father's death, he became the king and ruled the kingdom with righteousness and justice. After the death of the Brahmadatta, his son became the king, and he received a new name of his father Brahmadatta. And here the sentence gives us the two important qualities of King Brahmadatta. The one is the righteousness, another is justice. Righteousness means honest, truthfulness, and justice means equal consideration to all the people. He loved the people very much. There is no discrimination on the basis of anything, on the basis of caste, or on the basis of language, on the basis of race, on the basis of gender. No discrimination. He considered the people as equal importance. He has given equal importance to every person in his kingdom. These are the two important qualities of Brahmadatta or Bodhisattva. The one is righteousness and justice, and you should study the spelling of righteousness. Righteousness means truthfulness or honesty or justice. Then After his father's death, he became the king and ruled the kingdom with righteousness and justice. He gave his judgments without fear or favor, love or hatred. He had given number of judgments. He produced a lot of judgments and without fear or favor. He did not support any people. He did not love any people. No love, no hatred, and no fear, no favor. Justice with truth, with fair decisions. His judgment was famous. Without any fear, without any favor. Favor means support anywhere. Favor means supporting him. Then love or hatred. But the people were happy. All the people in his kingdom, Brahmadatta's kingdom, they were very happy. All the people are very, when Brahmadatta's rule. Why? The people were happy. They gave up falsehood. They gave up the falsehood, wrong works, and settled their disputes without violence. They settled. Settled means they solved their disputes. Disputes means their problems without violence, without killing of any others, without beating any others. Fairly, simply, they solved their problems themselves. So Brahmadatta's rule, the people were very happy. Why? The Brahmadatta's rule, the people were very well. The people were very happy. Because the people, every person, every individual, child, ladies, old men, any person, they were happy because they gave up the falsehood, their wrong work, wrong deeds, D-W-D-S, deeds. Deeds means works. They gave up their wrong works. This is the first answer of the first question. Why did the people were happy? Why did the courts have very little work under Brahmadatta's rule? That is the first question. Why did the courts have very little work under Brahmadatta's work? Answer is the courts had very little work under Brahmadatta's rule because the people gave up falsehood and settled their disputes themselves. The people settled, the people solved their problems themselves without violence. And when this happened, the work in the courts grew less. On many days, the judges sat all day long in the court, and yet no one came for justice. And at that time, during that period of Brahmadatta, the courts had no more work. The judges sat a full day without any work. No one came in the court to submit a case or complaint. There is no complaint from the people's side. All the people are very happy. There is no role for the politician or court. There is no criminals. There is no crime during that period. So the courts had no more work during that day because the people gave up the falsehood and they settled their problems themselves. This is the first answer. Question is, why did the courts have very little work under Brahmadatta's rule? Answer, the courts have changed it to hard because every answer we should write in past tense. So the courts had very little work under Brahmadatta's rule because the people gave up falsehood and they settled their problems themselves. Is it clear? This is the first paragraph. Then we can go to the next paragraph also. All around him, the young king heard men praising his virtues, but this only made him think, why do people see only my virtues? Surely I can't be without fault. From now on, I shall ask men to tell me only my fault. When I find what is wrong in me, I shall put that away and practice only virtue. Then all around him, the young king heard men praising his virtues. All the people in his country, they praised him. Praise means say good words. Good words about the king. What did they say? The people said that our king is very good king. He's under his ruling. We are very happy. There was no problems. And all the people are praising, or all the men or women in his kingdom are praising the virtues of King Brahmadatta. Virtues means good qualities, good things, virtue, virtues, virtue, good quality, good things, good work, good deeds. But all the men in his kingdom were praised the good qualities or virtue of King Brahmadatta. All around him the young king heard men praising his virtue, but this only made him think. And one day the king Brahmadatta was thinking that why do people see only my virtue? And the Brahmadatta think about it. All the people are saying my virtues. Then I think that I have also some mistake in my life. So, but the people did not say anything about my mistake. All are saying my virtues, my only the right things, but I have the wrong side also. I have the mistake. But how can I know my mistake? There is no option. Because if I ask any person in my kingdom about my mistake, and he will say only my virtues. The people are not ready to, or people are not willing to say any mistake of their king. That is the problem. But why do people see only my virtues? Surely I can't be without a fault. I have the fault also. I have the mistake also. From now on, I shall ask men to tell me only my fault. From today, the king take a decision. Brahmadatta took a decision. What decision? From today, people should say only about his mistakes or fault. From now on, I shall ask men to tell me only my fault. When I find what is wrong in me, I shall put that away. When I find what is wrong in me, after hearing the words of the people or fault, then I will clear my mistake. First I will understand, first I will hear my mistake, the second I will understand my mistake, and third I shall put that away. I will remove my mistakes and practice only virtue. Then I will practice only virtues. If any people or any person say any complaints against my work or my wrong works or my fault, I am ready to hear the complaint. I am ready to give up that wrong works or fault, and now on today I should practice only virtue. Once again I will read the passage. All around him the young king heard men praising his virtues, but this only made him think, why do people see only my virtues? Surely I can't be without fault. From now on I shall ask men to tell me only my fault. When I find what is wrong in me, I shall put that away and practice only virtue. Okay, then we can go to the next paragraph. Brahmadatta first asked the people in his palace to tell his fault. Brahmadatta first he asked the people inside the courts, inside the palace, please say about me, about my fault to me. The Brahmadatta first asked the people in his palace to tell his fault. But neither his ministers nor any of his courtiers would find any fault in him. But actually what happened? Neither of his ministers and his courtiers means other people, other great individuals in the court, they are not willing to say any fault of King Brahmadatta. Then he turned to the people outside the palace. Then he went outside the palace. He asked the people, please say any mistake. But the people did not say any fault or mistake about Brahmadatta. Then he turned to the people outside the palace. but found no one in the old city who saw any fault in him. No one in the old city means a full city. He wandered through the old city and he asked the people, please say one mistake, any fault. I am ready to correct my mistake. I am ready to give up my mistakes. But you should say one mistake. And you are saying only my virtues. But I wanted to hear any fault of mine. So then he turned to the people outside the palace, but found no one in the old city who saw any fault in him. He then decided to go into the countryside and ask the people there. First he asked the people inside the palace. People means the ministers, his courtiers. Then he asked the people, all the city, but no one say any fault about King Brahmadatta. The lastly third time he wanted to go the countryside, villages. First palace, then city, then village. He then decided to go into the countryside and ask the people there. Okay. Next paragraph. One day he mounted his chariot and asked taking only his charioteer with him, left the city in disgust. One day he mounted his chariots, riding is with the chariots. Only his driver, charioteer, one who drives the chariot is known as the charioteer. One he called the charioteer also, and he left the city. He wanted to go inside the village areas to ask the people to find out any mistake of him. City in disgust. Disgust means he changed his dress. Now the people cannot understand. The dress of the king is a particular type of dress. We can easily understand he is a king. Now he changed his dress and he used a common man dress to go into the village, and he wanted to meet the people in village, and he wanted to ask the people to say something about his bad works or fault. He searched through all his kingdom but came across no fault finder. He only heard praises of his virtues from everyone. At last he turned back and drove his chariot towards the city. He wandered through all the villages, but all the people said that our king is very good. There is no mistake, there is no fault with our king. All the people praised, they said good words about their king. At last he turned back, returned. Lastly he returned to the palace again. At last he turned back and drove his chariot towards the city. First he started from the traveling, started from the city to the village, and evening time he returned to the city again. Okay, and you should do one thing is that just to read the how many paragraphs? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 paragraph you should read in your home, and word meaning also you should find out the word meaning. If any doubt, you can use one dictionary, any book. Otherwise, you can download one dictionary app in your mobile. I think that you have a smartphone. In your smartphone Play Store, vocabulary word meaning vocabulary app is available. Just download one vocabulary vocab app. If any doubt in the any meaning or about the words, you check the meaning and study the words meaning also, and study the spelling of the maximum words, and find out the usage of the sentences in this 4 paragraph. You should do some clear work in your home. And next day we will meet again with the next part of this lesson. Thanks to all.